You rock, my friends. You Rock podcast is for women like you who want to own your life and live an engaged and joyful life. Hosted by Dr. Aliyah Majid, mom of 3, devoted wife, and a scientist turned life coach on a mission to empower women to take control of their lives. In this podcast, we deliver tools, insights, and inspiration on rocking your own life, owning to your highest potential, and becoming the best version of you. Now, here's your host, Dr. Aliyah Majid.
Assalamualaikum and welcome back again to today's episode in You Rock Podcast, a podcast dedicated to helping ambitious women to go after the life they want. I'm your host, Dr. Aliyah Majid, success and productivity coach, and I'm here to share some tips and tricks on how to achieve your goals. Okay, today I'll be looking at how you can be more consistent in your daily routines. As I mentioned repeatedly, daily routines are essential for getting some more freedom in your life. The reason why routines are important is so that you have an allocation of your time for things that you want to do more of. Your daily routine influences your quality of rest, your sleep schedule, and bedtime habits affect your mental sharpness, performance, emotional well-being, and energy level. Therefore, it is best if you can maintain a consistent time for waking and going to bed. And also, you need to build consistency around your routine. This is so that you will be much more efficient, reduces your need to plan again and again. Routines also create structures in our life and time, which are our most valuable resources. Creating routines can also help us break bad habits and helps us get the most important tasks done every day and prioritize whatever we have to do each day. And it reduces the need for willpower, reduces procrastination, builds momentum, and with consistency in creating good habits, it will build your self-confidence. Not only that, creating routines help you to save money, reduces stress, and so much more benefits that I can go on and on and on. There are so many good things and so many benefits of creating a good routine every day, and most importantly, it helps us to achieve our goals. Therefore, this post will look at how you can be more consistent in your routine. Before we get into the tips on how you can create a consistent routine without even thinking about it, you have to nail down your current routine first. You have to know what your current routine is and what routine you want to create. So the first step is to write the routine you are doing right now clearly. And after that, write what you want to build. You can start with whatever works for you that you have been doing, then layer a new habit on top of what's have been working out well in your life. I'll share with you my morning routine to give you some idea of how I layer new habits on top of the routines that are already working well in my life. For example, in my morning routine, I have been waking up consistently at 5:30 a.m. every day for the last 5 years and sleep quite early to get my total of 7 to 8 hours of sleep. After waking up, I brush my teeth and then I pray tahajjud sometimes and sometimes not, depending whether I am ready for that. I'll wait for the subuh prayer, then after that recite 2 pages of the Quran with translation and tadabbur on its meaning. Layering a new good habit when you have nailed down the current routine is important because it avoids feeling overwhelmed. You don't do all of that at once. To be honest, for me, it took me maybe 2 years to make this a habit up till now. Alhamdulillah, I have been waking up at 5:30 a.m. every day for the last few years. So it's pretty easy for me to do because it has become automatic for me to wake up at 5:30 a.m. even sometimes without the alarm clock. Today I thought I'm already late. I thought it's already 6 a.m. but it turns out it's only 5 a.m. because last night I kind of slept 30 minutes earlier, but I think my body gets used to that amount of duration of sleep. So yeah, it just becomes automatic for me to wake up at maybe 5 to 5:30 a.m. So, sometimes I kind of feel like I want to sleep a bit longer, maybe wake up at 6:30 once in a while, but I just couldn't because my brain already know that it's not normal for me to sleep that long. And I can add some more new things if I want to after doing something that I have been doing, like after my subuh prayer and reciting Quran. So, for example, after subuh, I read the Quran and I always try to start my day with maybe write something on my journal or reading, and then it's just about time for the kids to wake up. So I prepare breakfast and prep them for either going to school or homeschooling or whatever other things I need to do. So the first important thing here is to nail down your current habit and lay new patterns on top of it, one practice at a time. Think of what you have been doing right now that is working for you. You can then tweak it a little bit by adding something small that you feel like doing. For example, maybe you want to drink 2 glasses of water in the morning before eating breakfast. So just put that after whatever you have been doing. Maybe after you brush your teeth, you go directly into the kitchen and just quickly drink 2 glasses of water. So this sequence is important. The sequence is important because it helps you not have a second thought or change your mind when you begin to have the mental resistance. By developing the new habits, your body will start to create new behaviors, and then every day you don't need to remember that you have to drink a glass of water, because when the habit is instilled in you, it becomes easier. Try at least 21 days because it takes at least 21 days to develop a new habit. But remember that you'll often face resistance in the start or in the middle of it. But remember that resistance is a part of change, and continue doing it until it becomes your habit. Try it for at least 21 days. Track the new habit on a habit tracker to make sure that you consistently do it. And after it becomes second nature, you can add new patterns that you want to create. So having that concise structure helps your mind know that after specific tasks, you already have the next one after a particular habit that you want to do. You have the following sequence in which you are going to do. So your body automatically will do it without even starting to second guessing whether you should do it or not. The third tips is by creating rewards and give them immediately after your new habit. The next tip is to connect a reward to your daily achievement. I think rewarding yourself is the best way to keep encouraging yourself to build consistency and achieve anything that you want in your life. Positive psychology, right? For example, maybe you want to start reading 2 pages of Al-Quran in the morning every day, and you want to nail down the routine. So after prayer, you read the Quran for 2 pages. You can then reward yourself maybe with a bit of a fancy coffee after that, or with anything you find rewarding. It must be something that also not sabotaging your goals. What I'm saying is that if your goal is to lose weight, don't reward yourself with sweet desserts or more food, because then you start to associate food with reward, and it's not going to help you to lose weight. Therefore, choose what's a suitable mini daily reward that you can give to yourself every day. Honestly, I'm trying to do a consistent 30 minutes cardio workout at home now, 3 to 4 times every week. My reward is that after the cardio exercise, I'll give myself 5 minutes on the yoga mat to breathe. Yeah, just to breathe. That's the best reward ever to me. It may sound weird to you, but trust me, giving just that 3 to 5 minutes for breath work is so calming and helped me a lot over these years. From rushing to one thing from one thing to another, I really need that 5 minutes breath exercise to just be in touch with my own breath. That has been my go-to mini daily reward for the past few years. Maybe I'll do a whole episode on breathwork someday, but as for now, create your mini reward and give yourself that reward immediately after you've done making the new habit. Number 4, take at least a dose of inspiration daily. It can be like listening to a motivational podcast like what you are doing right now, right? Some might prefer to read books. Self-help books are good. Find one that suits your current interests. I like to read 2 to 3 books at once. What this means is that I don't read one non-fictional book one at a time, because sometimes I need time to process the information or implement them in my life. Thus, I like to move on to the next chapter if the book is quite heavy to digest. So I like to kind of slow down a little bit so that I can digest whatever that I have for that current book. It's like the analogy of how do you eat an elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. So a small dose of inspiration is essential to cultivate consistency in your routine, one motivation at a time. The 5th tips to creating a consistent routine is to track your progress. So basically, you can use habits tracker. You can use habit tracker, and many apps are developed for this purpose. You can either track your progress on your handphone or using a desktop version, or you can print it out and hang it somewhere that you can see every day. Or the easiest way is that for me, it is just striking it on my calendar in my daily planner. Yes, that's simple. Focus on one new habit at a time. So for me right now, I just would like to make workout every day a habit. When I was in Japan, it was not that hard to hit my 10,000 steps target almost every day, because I cycle 3 km one way to the university or walk 3 km in total every day to the train station. So that takes about 10,000 steps. It's just easily been taken care of. But now, since we're working at home, hitting that 10,000 steps every day rarely happens naturally. I need to find a way to move my body. Therefore, right now, I'm trying to nail down my workout habits. I'm trying to work out every day for 30 minutes, at least 4 times a week. That is the new thing that I'm trying to incorporate in right now. So when I finish work around 5 p.m. after settling down a little bit and preparing a quick dinner, I quickly switch on the YouTube video to work out with my favorite fitness instructor on YouTube. And I have a couple of favorites. So you guys who are trying to work out from home, definitely try a couple of videos on YouTube and find out which style of workout suits you best. Track your progress. At first, I would only work out for 15 minutes, and then I built consistency around that. Starting off, the 15 minutes workout, I get really tired after just 15 minutes, and now I'm able to increase to 30 minutes 3 to 4 times per week. Remember to start small and work your way up to build consistency. Number 6. Train your feelings to focus on the gorgeous end instead of the messy middle. Instead of looking at the messy middle, the struggling part of creating this new habit, when you're starting a new habit, maybe have some motivation and the excitement of trying new things. But in the middle, it gets messy. You start feeling boring, and you have starting feeling this resistance. So instead of overthinking about that messy middle, focus your feelings to the end. So back to the workout analogy that I have. Suppose you are able to work out every day consistently. Think about what kind of energy that you would have at the end of it. At the end of this consistent routine that you'll be having, what type of body will you eventually accomplish as the result of you doing the work consistently? So think about that instead. And lastly, time block. The last tip is to stop stretching the task or the new habit you want to do by feeding it more of your time. Create a time block for it. Again, back to the workout routine that I mentioned just now, right? Instead of dragging it and thinking whether or not you should be doing it, procrastinating on whether to do it, it's not going to help. When you are not blocking the time, you will start making excuses that you don't have time for it. So create the time block for the new habit. Then create a routine that helps to make this time block a success. For me, I must get a quick dinner ready. Then I work out. Because this allows me to focus and push myself during the workout, because it becomes more manageable knowing that I've already prepared dinner. And I become at ease, peaceful. I can relax while workout. And to be able to prepare dinner quickly, I've developed a weekly meal plan and prep routine that helps me stress less and prepare healthy meals for the family every day, inshallah. If you want the meal planner template that I've used, which helps me control my calorie intake and plan what to buy on groceries days, you can download at the show notes below and see how this can help in you planning healthy meals for your family, inshallah. In conclusion, creating a routine helps promote health and wellness through structure and organization. Having a routine can significantly improve your health, and everyone is unique. Not everyone requires a fully scheduled day to reap the health benefits of a routine. So make the choices that work for you, knowing they'll only make you healthier and more efficient with your time. That's all for today. Remember to start your day with intention, pursue what you love doing, and end your day with gratitude. I'll see you next week. Assalamualaikum. Thank you so much for tuning in again this week. And remember, guys, start your day with an intention, make time for your most important thing, and live your life with passion. These days, distractions and interruptions are everywhere, and we lost focus on what matters to us most. There's always another text or DM or email or group chat or social media platform that you're supposed to be on 24/7. What if there was a smarter, better way for you to start each day feeling energized and focused? What if you could double or triple your creative output by working less hours and never burning out? Well, now you can by joining me on my brand new one-on-one success and productivity coaching program that infuses intentional goal settings and purposeful productivity so that you can work less, stress less, and never burning out again. Click the link on the show notes below to book a free consultation with me. It's at draliahmajid.com/coaching. It's draliahmajid.com/coaching. Or if you want to get started with goal setting, you can download your free copy of the live audit assessment at draliahmajid.com/live audit, or you can see the show notes below for the links.